Let the memories come back. Welcome to Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Collection of 3 of some of the best games in the Mario franchise. 64, Sunshine, Galaxy. Masterpieces on their own respective console. And proof that Nintendo can always deliver no matter the era. I'll be playing through each of the games. So why don't we get started with the first video game I have ever played. 64. To me, Mario! Hello! Released back in 1996. The first 3D Mario game ever. Completely different to how regular 2D Mario went. And it was certainly a revolution for its time. Essentially creating the collectathon genre. Which is very evident as soon as you enter a level. See on the title screen, you can play around with Mario's face, which is pretty cool. His nose, his ears, his mustache, I think his chin as well. Yeah, I can control the moving images by pressing the ZR or ZL buttons, or the Z button on the Game Boy controller. Anyway, what's nice is that all of the graphics have been touched up. And I've already started playing. I've already got 31 stars. There's also a new file for this, of course. I love this song. I just like how they touched up all the even the text looks better.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Behold, the first time we ever got to really go into Peach's castle. Ciao! You've reached Princess Toadstool's castle via warp pipe. Using the controller's piece of cake, press B to jump and Y to attack. Press A to read signs too. Use the L stick to move Mario around. Now head for the castle. Alright, yeah. So I'm going over all the moves before I go into the castle, because Mario has a surprisingly sophisticated moveset back in 1996. B button jumps, unless you're using a GameCube controller like I am for this. I'm using, which is the A button. B button in the GameCube, or rather the Y button. Or no, I guess it is the Y and X buttons are the attacking buttons. You can punch twice, but if you hit it 3 times, you do a kick. You have a jump kick if you jump and hit and jump and use the attack button midair. If you attack while moving, you'll do a slide, which is just a lot of fun. Let's see what else. You can crouch using the shoulder button. Oh, no. I guess it'd be the Z button. The Z buttons crouch. The R and L buttons control the camera. This is like the fixed view. This is Mario view, which will follow you wherever you go. Hitting up on the camera will let you go into first person. And hitting down on the camera zooms out the camera. Hitting left and right rotates it roughly, I'd say, 22.5 degrees. No, usually closer to 45, but I don't remember. I don't know. I like math, but I didn't bother to check that out. If you crouch and hit the attack button, you do, well, that's a backward somersault, which is crouching plus the jump button. If you're moving and you hit crouch and then jump, you do a long jump, which is great for covering nice long distances. If you crouch and hit the attack button, you do a spin kick. You can dash and then crouch and attack to do a sliding kick. Probably the jump again, you do a double jump, and then a triple jump if you do 3 in a row. That's all the basic moves that you'll need to know. You can, well, there's also wall jumping, but we won't see that for a little bit. So let's just progress.
Good afternoon, the Kidu Bros here, reporting live from just outside the princess's castle.
Mario was just arrived on the scene and will be filming the action live as he enters the castle and pursues the missing power stars. As seasoned cameraman will be shooting from the recommended angle, but you can change the camera angle with the right Joy-Con control stick. If you can't adjust the view any further, we'll buzz. Take a look at the surroundings. Stop and tilt the R stick forward. Press B to resume play. Switch camera modes with the R button. Signs along the way will review these instructions. For now, reporting live, this has been the Lakitu Brothers. Alright, let's get into this thing. I'm excited. You're excited. Let's go.
Welcome. No one's here. Now scram and don't come back.
Inside the castle walls plays as I enter the castle once again, traversing the rooms that I could never exactly figure out how to get to other levels because I could never collect any stars. Over here we have a toad. Oh, it's the attacking buttons that you use to interact with them as well. Am I glad to see you? Oh god, my toad voice is The princess and I well, everybody, we're all trapped inside the castle. Oh my god. Inside the castle walls. Bowser has stolen the castle stars and he's using their power to create his own world in the paintings and walls. Please. Oh. Okay, third time's that's 30 strikes and you're out. Please recover the power stars. If you find them, we can use their power to open the doors that Bowser has sealed. There are 4 rooms on the first floor, starting the one with the painting with the bomb inside. It's the only room that Bowser hasn't sealed. When you collect 8 power stars, you'll be able to open the door with the big star. The princess must be inside. So as you look around, there are stars in each door, except for the wooden ones. This one has 3 on it. It takes power of 3 stars to open the door. You need 3 more stars. Okay. So there's another 3 up there. Obviously, this one. You need star power to open this door. Recover a power star from inside one of enemy paintings. There's another wooden door that also brings you back into that main area. There's also a courtyard out there, which I'll get to, but we can't get to anything there. Try to go down. You need a key to open the door. Man, I could do Toad perfectly, like a month ago. You also might have noticed, well, the star door up here. Well, besides there's a key locked door, but you need a power of 8 stars to open this door. You need 8 more power stars. I'll probably be doing things a little out of order just to do progression-based levels as soon as I can. You have to master 3 important jumping techniques. First, try the triple jump. Run fast, then jump 3 times. 1, 2, 3. If you time the jump right, you'll hop, skip, then jump really high. Go for distance with the long jump. Run, press ZL or ZR to crouch, then B to jump really far. Do the wall kick, press B to jump at a wall. Then jump again when you hit the wall. Got that? Triple jump, long jump, wall kick. Practice, practice, practice. You don't stand a chance without them. He's right. Anyway, wall jump. You got a wall. Jump toward a wall. As soon as you hit it, well, if you're too late, he'll make that sound. Wow, I'm misjudging the distance. That's a wall, and then you can wall jump and go really, really high. Got another sign over here. You can return to the castle's main hall at any time from the painting worlds where the enemies live. Just stop, stand still, press plus to pause the game, then select exit court. You don't have to collect all power stars in one course before going on to the next. Return later when you're more experienced to pick up difficult ones. Whenever you find a star, a hint for finding the next one will appear on the course's start screen. You can, however, collect any of the remaining stars next. You don't have to recover the one described by the hint. Alright. Let's get started. I'm probably going to get about 3 stars to start off the episode. Big Bomb-Omb on the summit, and I will be collecting all stars in order. Wow, you're smack in the middle of the battlefield. You'll find the power stars that Bowser stole inside the painting's worlds. First, talk to the Bomb-Omb buddy. Press A to talk. I'll certainly help you out and tell his comrades in other areas. To read signs, stop, face them, and press A. Press A or B to scroll ahead. You can talk to some other characters by facing them and pressing A. Right, so I'll talk to these guys before I really go into the levels themselves.
Reedy, watch out. If you wander around here, you're liable to be plastered by a water bomb. Little enemy bomb-bombs love to fight, and they're always finding ways to attack. This meadow has become a battlefield ever since the big bomb-bomb got his power sauce on the power star. Can you recover the star for us? Cross the bridge and go left the path to find the big bomb-bomb. Please come back to see me after you've retrieved the power star.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a voice for these dudes.
Hey you, it's dangerous ahead, so listen up. Take my advice. Cross the 2 bridges ahead, then watch for fun water bombs. The big bomb at the top of the mountain is very powerful. Don't let him grab you. We're bomb buddies and we're on your side. You can talk to us whenever you'd like to.
Alright, so, the levels. Super Mario 64 is probably the most open-ended game in the series until Super Mario Odyssey came along. And just in the fact that all the stars in a given level, there are 7 in each level, are spread out throughout a wide area, and most of them can be collected at any point when you enter a level. Some are locked behind entering, that's their specific mission, like the second star of this world. But that's the deal. So now we have enemies around. You got bombs that chase you when they come up, if you come by them, and eventually explode and drop a coin. Coins restore your life. I got hit by an enemy there. You got 8 segments on your life, and a coin will restore 1 unit. There's a box. You can pick it up with the attacking buttons and throw it with the attacking buttons. This one has 3 coins. Alright. Promise. I'm so used to the, wow. This is what happens when I'm using a GameCube controller. I'm so used to the shoulder buttons being used for long jumping instead of the Z button on the GameCube controller, and I keep switching that. Over here we have a red coin. There are 8 in each level, and every level will have an 8 red coin mission, which collecting all 8 will generate a star. And you can get those at any time. They also are worth 2 coins in the overall count. There's also a third type of coin called the blue coin, which is worth 5. There are the water bombs, by the way. The enemy guarding that giant enemy with the teeth is called a chain chomp, and it will come up in your direction, and it'll take away 3 units of health, so you got to be careful of that. Anyway, we're climbing up the summit, having a lot of fun, right? All the nostalgia coming back. Camera's a little wonky, I won't deny that. There are a couple teleports in this level. Wow. Yeah, if you stand still in the right area of the alcove, you'll teleport farther up the mountain. There's another teleport around in the world, which I'll show off.
I'm the Big Bomb, Lord of all blasting matter, King of kabooms the world over. Why, how dare you scale my mountain? By what right do you set foot on my imperial mountaintop? You may have eluded my guards, but you'll never escape my grasp, and you'll never take away my power star. I hereby challenge you, Mario. If you want the star I hold, you must prove yourself in battle. Can you pick me up from the back and hurl me to this royal turf? I think that you cannot.
Boss battle number 1, and they become extremely rare as the game goes on, which is kind of odd. Or rather infrequent. You gotta throw the dude 3 times. If he comes up to you, he'll throw you, and you can't. And if you try to throw him off the balcony, either it doesn't count or the fight restarts. I don't remember either. You gotta really jump behind him, pick him up, boom! One more. Oh, I forgot. That's a side somersault. If you're moving one direction, flick the control stick the other direction and hit jump, you will do a side somersault. Really good for moving fast. Problem is, I'm trying to get around him by jumping over him, but it isn't working that well. Because eventually he'll start getting better with keeping up with you if you're trying to get around him. There we go.
What? Can it be that a pipsqueak like you is defused as a Bomb King? Bomb King, you might be fast enough to ground me, but you'll have to pick up the pace if you want to take King Bowser by the tail. Methinks my troops can learn a lesson for you. Here is your star, as I promised, Mario. If you want to see me again, select the star from the menu. For now, farewell.
Number 1. Here we go. Ha ha. Let's go. Number 1. The game tracks the highest number of coins to collect in a level, which is important. You've recovered one of the stolen power stars. Now you can open some of the sealed doors in the castle. In the Pride of the Princess's room on the 2nd floor, and the room with the painting of Womp's fortress on floor 1. Bowser's troops are still gaining power, so you can't give up. Save us, Mario. Keep searching for stars. Heck yes, we will. Star number 2. Foot race with Koopa the Quick. So now this Koopa shows up. Anyway, this Bomb said to talk to him after we beat King Bomb.
Thank you, Mario. The big bomb is nothing but a big dud now, but the battle for the castle has just begun. Other enemies are holding their power stars. If you recover more stars, you can open new doors that lead to new worlds. My bomb buddies are waiting for you. Be sure to talk to them. They'll set up cannons for you. We're Pizza and Bob-ombs, and we don't use cannons. But if you'd like to blast off, we don't mind. Help yourself. We'll prepare all the cannons in this course for you to use. Bon voyage.
Right. I will mention that, well, the DS version, obviously, it's different. It has, they added 30 more stars to this game's actual 120 power star count, and changed the first star slightly because you start off with Yoshi instead of Mario. But that's it for now.
Hey Mario, is it true you beat the big Bob-omb? Cool. You must be strong and pretty fast, so how fast are you anyway? Fast enough to beat me? Koopa the Quick? I don't think so. Just try me. How about a race to the mountaintop where the big Bob-omb was? What do you say? When I say go, let the race begin.
Go! You gotta race this dude. And he can... you might have noticed there's a white slope behind that bridge that goes up and down. He can run up it, and you can't. Well, unless you use jump kicks, but I'm not that good at Super Mario 64. It's pretty easy to win, even if you aren't that great at Mario. Long jumps are good for anything running fast. You can run up this slope, however. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have switched to camera mid thing, but I want to get it behind me. This is smart! I don't see Koopa, so I think that means I'm doing well. Okay. By the way, you can shoot yourself out of the cannons, but it will disqualify you and you'll have to restart the level completely. There we go. Just go by the flag and you will clear. He'll come up any minute now. Any minute now. Any minute now. There he is. Wow, he was not fast at all.
Whoa, you really are fast, a human blur. Here you go, you've won it fair and square.
Haha! Here we go! Ha 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 ha! Alright, one more star for today. Shoot to the island in the sky. Alright. Yeah, well, the instructions couldn't be any more clear. So I'm just gonna show off a couple things. So there's another enemy that I missed, actually. There's a Koopa Troopas, which are pretty rare. If you stomp on them, you can click up on their shell, which while you're on the shell, you're completely invincible. You can also go up slopes, but it will go away if you run into a bridge or crouch. Or run into a wall, or if you crouch. The Koopas always drop a blue coin, which is worth 5, which is always wonderful. Oh, by the way, this song is really good. Alright, I wanted to crouch. Anyway, so, first off, this patch of flowers is a warp, and it will warp you all the way over here. Anyway, there's this bush that has 8 coins around it. Collecting all of them, or enough of them, generates a 1-up mushroom. When there's the gate over here, there's 1-up down here, and this button opens this gate. Well, I'm not here really for coins, this is me showing off where all the 1-ups are. 1-ups respawn whenever you re-enter the level, so if you ever need to want to farm lives for some reason, you can do that. Right. Okay, other tree, right. This is something I did not actually know about until I started. I had plans for this, but if you go to the top of the tree, there's a 1-up in it. Now, there are 4 different cannons. There's one at the start, the one I'm standing over here. There's one over by where I warped, on the large mound, and there's one in the back of the summit. And there's a 5th one across from the island near the top that I didn't pass by because I was shortcutting. Now, this is kind of annoying that they didn't invert the cannon controls, but I can live with it. It's not something major. Firing all the way up will get you up there, and in this block, Oh yeah, I never went over ground pounding. If you jump and hit crouch in the air, you do a ground pound. It also makes getting the star faster. You've recovered 3 power stars. Now you can open any door with a 3 on its star. You can come and go from the open courses as you please. The enemies ahead are even meaner, so be careful. Alright, we've done quite a good amount of stuff to show off. I've gotten into the game. I went over the controls. I got 3 power stars and I haven't lost a life. So I think this is a good place to end off the first part of this adventure. Next time on Super Mario 64, we're going to enter a different level. See you guys then.